Web 3.0, social and economic evolution of blockchain.
Okay, so we have a keynote now from Daniele Monteleone. Yeah, okay, got it right. Okay, good. He's going to be talking about social and economic evolution of blockchain on Web3.
Hello, everybody. Good morning, beautiful people in Dubai. I would like to know how many of you have idea how Web3 works? Exactly. So this is why we are here today, because we want to know a little more about how Web3 works and how will impact in our business and in our lives. I am Daniele Monteleone. I am a blockchain developer, early adopter of the Bitcoin, and tech entrepreneur. As you see, my hair 4 months ago, when the Bitcoin was at almost $70,000, they will grow again anyway. They will grow again. Today we are in the web age. Like in the past ages, like the Stone Age, the Iron Age, any age is characterized by the technology that condition the society, that shapes the society, the way they work, the way they entertain, the way they socialize. What we are here today is the web age. And that is how it's impacting on our actual life. I was devastated. These are the words of Tim Berners-Lee, the creator of the web. In a recent interview, he says, the web failed the way it was supposed to serve the humanity. But why he is so concerned about the web, the creator of the web? That's because we live in a cyber insecurity. We have an obituary of data breach, and because of the massive centralization of data, this generates exposure of hundreds of thousands or even millions of users. And this is just the beginning, because all these million and billion of users exposed, they become victims of hackers, scammers, etc. They steal their money, they steal their identity, they steal whatever they have. And this is not the only part. We have the social dilemma, where a bunch of few companies now are managing to rule the digital rights, because these companies, they are the legislator, the prosecution, the defense, the jury, the judge, and the law enforcement. They put your profile in jail for 30 days. And this is basically, they are replacing the justice system of any countries. How can we fix this? This is an example that I like to do. When Satoshi Nakamoto created the Bitcoin, he solved an impossible problem. Just like just for making an example, Newton in the past, when he demonstrated the gravitational law, he created the integrals. And to achieve to that demonstration, the integrals would become a useful tool that many mathematicians, thousands after, used to demonstrate other theories. The same Satoshi Nakamoto that we can consider the genius of our century. He has solved the general Byzantine problem. Nobody did before. And thanks to this solution that he has used to manage to create a decentralized ledger, we can use it to decentralize process, to decentralize business models, to decentralize applications, to decentralize the web. that solution we used to call blockchain technology. And so, thanks to this new tool that we have, like in the past, it was the integrals. With this new tool, we can have a different web, because in the actual web, for example, let's make an example with Uber. You ask to a company in Silicon Valley to look for a driver that is in your location, and then this company match the lift and profit from it. With Web3, you can broadcast the transaction of the request in your local network, and the drivers, they can apply for that request. Of course, the app will manage this. And your app will decide which driver is the best for you. That is for price, time of arrival, rate, etc. And then we'll sign an agreement with that driver. And then the fund will be released when the destination is reached. So this is just an example that demonstrates that there is no more need of a middleman that take a big profit from this match. And you can manage your business no matter what a company in another jurisdiction. So how are we managing with the key factors of the Web3? In the previous IPv4 protocol, we had barely 4 billion addresses that are less than half of the people in the world that cannot barely connect at the same time. With the new IPv6 protocol, we have more address than grain sands in the world. Not in the earth, in the world. This allows any human and any machine to connect to the internet, to the new internet. And also the semantic web that allows machine-readable websites. So the data are structured to be easy understood by machine, not only by humans. And the AI can process this data and manage them for the human beings. And the blockchain that decentralizes all this process. So there is no central company that manage everything, but there are many decentralized web service that will do this. The main benefits of this technology is that it's permissionless. Anybody can take an actual technology and can improve it. Is data ownership. You know, when you go to the bank, it's not the money that you put in the bank is not your money anymore. No, we know this. And the same with the social networks. The data that you put in the social networks are not your data anymore because someone else is managing them, someone else is profiting from them, and is even deciding if you can access to your own profile. Then we have transparency, interoperability of the transactions, and privacy, because you can selectively decide who can access which data of yours, because you have full control of your data, of your private keys. And the feature of the Web3 will be that we don't have to remember all the hundreds of passwords for any site. We will have our wallet, our keys, our private keys, and we will manage our decentralized access to these platforms. We will have a multi-currency wallet because we will not manage only data but also assets from our browsers. And we will have support of a decentralized identity. I don't need to fill form like now to authenticate. I just have the NFT of my identity, and I just can sign it anytime I need. One-click registration. So, last mention to do is on the decentralized name system. The domain names now are connected to the physical address of the server that provide that service. With the Web3, we have two-step. We have the name server that resolve a logical address, that is the address of the application that is decentralized and can stay on multiple physical servers. So in this way, you have no single point of failure that can be censored in case of ban. The growth of the Web3 is huge. We already know this curve. This is an exponential growth, like any networking phenomena, like mobile, like internet, like anything else that have this kind of feature. That is, as you can see, we were from 50 million to 3 billions today, even 4, and we will achieve trillions of user base for the new Web3. That will be humans and machine. And finally, the governance will not be like now from registration authorities, but will be for multiple decentralized autonomous organizations that will manage each platform that will be interconnected in this new web. So I thank you very much. The short time doesn't allow to go deep into any of these topics. I will be very happy to answer any question after the pitch whenever you catch me around, okay? Thank you very much.